Hey everybody, this is Jill for today. Thank you for coming into my kitchen. I am making a rice pilaf. Mushrooms, of course, rice, lots of spices and herbs. It is just a delicious recipe, and it's all done in my Instant Pot. Let's get started. I have my Instant Pot heating up, and I've had it heating up for a good few minutes. That's about a tablespoon. Oh, you can see that's hot. I've got some olive oil in there, and now goes my onions. This is about a cup of onions. Man, that's nice and hot. So what I want to do is just make these translucent. I don't want to brown them. I just want to get them to where they're starting to cook. I'm going to add a little salt and a little pepper here. And a little pepper. All right, I'm going to just continue sauteing these until I get them to the point where I'm ready to move on to my next step. As you can see, these are, like I said, kind of translucent, and that just because this pot is so hot. It didn't take very long, maybe 3 minutes. And I'm going to toss in my 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. And these, these are your garden variety button mushrooms. You could use like the little bellas, the little brown ones that are little button mushrooms. Those would add a little more earthy flavor, but certainly they would be very good in this kind of a recipe. But when I went to the store, this is, what I found, and this is what I had. Now, again, I'm just going to let those mushrooms soften up a little bit. And once they have come to that, we'll go on to that next step. Now I'm going to add a little garlic here. This is about 3 cloves of minced garlic. I'm going to toss that in. And I'm going to now take some white wine, about, 2 or 3 tablespoons, and I'm going to, there goes the camera. I'm going to deglaze that pan and get all that good stuff up the bottom of that pot there. That looks good. I was going to say I may even add a little bit more, but I think that's going to be enough. And of course that wine gives it such a lovely flavor, but the alcohol burns off if you're concerned about that. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, this is well rinsed and drained basmati rice. That's going to go in. And I'm actually at this point going to turn my saute mode off. All right, we've got that in there. I've got some chicken broth. That is going in there. That's our better than bouillon. And then I've got some seasonings. I have some thyme, some red chili flakes, some black pepper, and some salt. And that's going to go in. And I'm going to stir that all in. Oh, I smell that wine. Does that smell great or what? Okay, so now what I am going to do is I'm going to make sure everything is down in there, which is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think I've got that pretty well. Scrape all that goodness off of there. And I'm going to put the lid of my Instant Pot on. Now, as I said, I had switched the saute mode off, so I'm going to put manual on, and I'm going to bring that down to 4 minutes. That's all it's going to take for that white rice is 4 minutes. Then once that is done, I'm going to let that pressure naturally release from the pot, so all that steam is out of there. And once that is done and I'm ready to open that pot up, I will bring you back. The pressure has gone completely down on my pot, so we're going to open it up here. Well, the smell is amazing. So I'm just going to, oh boy, it's hot too. Let me get a little towel here. It smells wonderful. It's cooked perfectly. It's just cooked perfectly. So I'm going to put in here now some peas. These are your frozen peas that I've let defrost. And those will give it a nice fresh feeling. And I'm going to put in there a nice smudgeon of parsley. That's an official term, smudgeon. I'm going to stir this up. And then, as I said, I'm just going to it's on, my pot's on warm. So I'm just going to let it sit here, for maybe 5 minutes or so. And by that time, those peas will have warmed up. And then what I'll do, I will put some of this in a bowl and we will take a taste of it. So here it is, and it smells so good. You can smell the thyme in there, and you can smell the wine, and it just smells, and the basmati, you can smell the basmati. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of embellish it here with a little Parmesan cheese. You don't have to have it on there. See there? It look nice. Well, maybe I should just take a bite, huh? Just a small bite. This, This is one you've got to try. It is so delicious. And you saw how easy it was. It was so easy to make. I'll leave the ingredients down in that description box down below. I hope you'll give it a try. And if you want to make it on the stovetop and you don't have an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker, you can do it there as well. Anyway, thanks a lot for showing up to see my videos, and I appreciate it. And I hope you come back again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.